The truth. When you tell it, the Jew abducts you out of Germanstown into the heart of darkness. Traffics you down there via legitimate means you thought imbued with light. But at interaction first, you find it's the night. And that's all over. When you get downtown, there's a pawn shop next to where they cover up the murders. And they say you Jesus with a cup for food. And across the street from the blood, 636, not a dog or a God, and you walk through the middle. 3, a man. And when you enter, you have your soul intact. And I left with mine. What I had in my hand was my mother's gold chain. It was faux-ish, but enough gold in it to be gold. And not scammed at the register with a magnet, like history. Tesla, for real, left out with a bathwater. And you get Edison's men in Tesla's clothes. Fire world, running on Mercury above. But that's all over. All that's done. And when you get down there, in the heart of darkness, this is Hollywood. This thing addicted to sadistic interaction. And it's only design of technology and time interest. So it's kind of silly when something else presents. So I'm several layers of data altered to capture. Meisterman in 2004. Brooks in, when was that? 2022? Not to some little shore. No, not a tattletale. That's not the tale of this man. Look above the lodge. All your bases are belong to my command. And you will obey. So when you get downtown, under the guise of the light of Jesus, within the walls of this institution, the CIA likes to use religion for mind control, or other people's use it as what? Illumination, or the hearth that you go to when you look for God. But this person uses it for control. When you get in there, with some of your stuff left over after your mother's gold was anchored into the very root of darkness and tethered to the upper construct, in metaphor or whatever. It was real gold that I put in there, but they told me it wasn't. And that's why it's there. And Calvary, you eat the chicken and you hear the gospel in the air. piano really hard at you by a black guy with a white girl. And you gotta listen and eat the fish. Because you're poor. You have to. You have to do this. But context is everything. And Henry Miller is there on the scene as well. To the homeless. Soylent Green. Thank you, God. He knows not what I have deemed. And Bruce is there, he sees the equation. And he calls back God to me out of the coffers of engineering. Sir, come back to God. He says in his office, right next to the alien aircraft. 150 yards away, he doesn't even know it's there. There's a picture on his wall. It's a crescent in Overton Park, an altar. I think I'm raw and needing some sort of ritual something or other. That's what they're used to. They get a fake raw presented by the Grace. Starring Shia LaBeouf and directed by Steven Spielberg. And at the end, it's very confusing, right? And he goes back in a warehouse. Just like all the reactor tech and anti-gravity and all that shit. And everyone else is running on